What is going on, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It is so pretty outside today. I'm glad to bring y'all back for another video. We're just in here in the shop doing a little bit of work on the truck. Exciting stuff. We're doing long tube headers on the truck today. Speed engineering kit. My dad's been working on it earlier this morning on getting this stuff taken out so we can have some room underneath here. Had to take out the compression strut for the lift kit and the front drive shaft just so we have enough room to get the long tube headers in there. Also, we got pretty lucky on the header bolts. GM is very well known for having their header bolts, their manifold bolts break off, but my dad actually lubed them with some PB Blast a few days before, did it multiple times, and when he took the bolts out this morning, they actually came out just fine. None of them broke off, except there was one that was already broken off on the driver's side, far back bolt in the manifold. That one was already broken off, so we're gonna try to extract that one. Getting stuff taken out to get some room under here, and gonna get these manifolds taken out. Gotta cut the exhaust because it's all welded together. Once we get the manifolds out, we can put the headers in and bolt them up. Let y'all know how it goes. Alright guys, so like I was saying, we got the original manifold out, and like I was saying, there is one bolt that's broken off in the cylinder head on here. It's all the way in the back.
You ain't gonna believe what I'm finna tell you.
What?
The bolt was left out.
Oh dang.
There's no bolt broke off.
Alright, well that's good news. Well, in that case, we don't have any broken off bolts, so we're great. We don't have to extract anything. Looks like we're doing awesome. We're good to put the headers in.
No bolts in there.
Heck yeah, boy. That's right.
Don't damage that. I gotta put it back in my truck.
We gotta get it done. I'm just cleaning the surface, Daddy. See, look. Resurfacing them things.
That's the way you do it. That's that.
You already know, boy. I had to clean that gasket off her.
Yes, sir. You did a good job, Taser. I saw you. Hey.
Alright guys, so as you just saw, we got the manifolds out. So we're about to start probably on the driver's side first, I would assume, putting in the headers. And everything's going good so far. We had a big pause. Of course, y'all didn't see it in the video, but these are the bolts that came with the speed engineering headers. They don't have a very big head on them, so we were worried about our socket rolling off of it at certain angles when you try to tighten it and stuff. So we actually went to AutoZone and got some bolts with better heads, bigger heads too. Part number on those, 006110, but they're just M8 1.25 by 25s. And two of these are actually 25 millimeters long, and then the rest of them, or sorry, all of them are 25, and then two of them are 20. So the ones in the back two holes of the heads we thought were a little bit shorter because we tried threading in a bolt and it wouldn't go in all the way, so we got two that were just a little bit shorter.
We pulled out on the passenger side was shorter, so we know it was shorter.
Yeah, so the two rear bolts all the way in the back of the block are shorter than the rest of them from what we can tell. So that's why we got two shorter ones. About to start putting in the headers now. So we got the GM metal gaskets from Speed Engineering, option for those. These things look so good. I know they're gonna sound killer too. Heck yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Heck yeah. Golly, dude. Dude, that looks good. Alright guys, so driver's side header's in, and we're going to tighten up the bolts as we found on the forum online. It says go one pass at 11 foot-pounds, working from the first two center bolts and then alternating, going out each time. So the first pass is 11 pounds, and then you go back and do it again at 18 pounds. So they look good though, tucked up in there.
I've got to get the bolt in, J-Po.
Alright guys, both headers are in. This side is done. Dad's finishing up tightening the bolts. I don't think you can see it, but that one's in too, obviously. Already showed you all that. Boom. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We can just put some tape right here between this old pipe and this header.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to get a start up with it, but obviously can't do it tonight. It's dark out. It's getting late. It's already like 10 o'clock, so we're gonna wait until tomorrow, and then we'll get a startup clip of it. Skip to that. All right, next day, guys. It's yet another beautiful day outside. Anyway, yesterday we wrapped up putting the headers on the truck, and today we ordered some little titanium sleeve boots for the spark plugs and the wires, so they don't get burned up from the headers. And my dad's putting those on now, so we'll go check those out. So you can see them, there's the little titanium sleeves that go over the spark plug boots so the wires don't get burned up by the headers. But yeah guys, headers are installed. We're just doing those sleeves right now, and then right after that we're gonna get a little startup clip for y'all. Alright guys, I forgot, but we actually had to put the drive shaft and the compression struts back in. Chopper. Dad's giving a double check real quick, and then we're gonna open up this door and get a little cold start. God, dude, that's so freaking loud. That's insane, dude. Oh my God. God, that sounds so killer. Sounds like a freaking race car.
It did.
Oh
man,
man.
that'd be totally stupid.
Yeah, I know. Alright guys, so we're about to take the truck on a test drive with the open headers. We've actually already been on one, but we're trying to fix a ABS problem. My ABS light keeps coming up, so we're gonna take it for another test drive after bleeding the brakes again, but this time with pulling a vacuum on the lines. A lot of air did seem to come out even after bleeding them before, and my brakes working. So we're gonna give it a test drive and see if bleeding the brake lines with a vacuum pump, this little handheld vacuum pump over here, just a Harbor Freight tool. You put this on your bleeder, and then you pump it up, and then you crack the bleeder screw, and it puts a vacuum on it, suck the fluid out, and that just gets all the air out of the lines too. So we're gonna give it a test drive. got the exhaust work done on the truck. It's a few days after we put the headers, long tube headers on, and all the exhaust system is done. So I'm gonna hop under here and show y'all what it looks like. It looks really good. All right, so right there behind the drive shaft, you see the long tube header. Comes down, has a V-band clamp on it right here. O2 sensor, curls around, comes down, another V-band. That's so that this section and this section, there's another V-band over here. This stuff can be taken out if the transmission ever needs to be serviced. There's the other long tube header, V-band clamp. Comes down through here, other O2 sensor, and then we got a V-band here, like I was saying, so that can be disconnected for transmission service. X-pipe right here to electric cutouts, 2 of them. I like how they're turned down. You can see it from the side a little bit. Looks pretty cool. Keep going. 2 mufflers. These are basically like Flowmaster 40 mufflers. And then it comes up, around, and out to the back, where we have a 2.5 to 3.5 inch reducer and a 3.5 to 5 inch tip, which is still very dirty. It needs to be cleaned. That's the whole exhaust system on the truck, and the guy that we get to do our work is very, very good. He's very professional. His name is Mark. Very great work. We've never had a problem with him. He did the exhaust the first time, and it sounds great. All the work is extremely professional quality. It's great looking work. He has good welds on all of his stuff. Never had any leaks from him or nothing like that. So very satisfied with the quality. Guys, that sounded absolutely insane. Like, that was freaking ridiculously loud. I don't know how it sounded on camera yet. I watched the video on my phone. It sounded okay, but I'll check it out in the editing later on here. But it sounded so freaking good in person. It's crazy loud, and it makes it sound super aggressive. But hope y'all enjoyed the video, and maybe this, you know, gave you some ideas for your truck, or if you have any questions about the long tube header install, just drop them down below. I'll make sure to get them answered for you. I always respond to all the comments, most of them, like 99% of them. So just if you got any questions, just drop them down below, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed.